Hey there, how's it going? Jeremy Souther here. Little short half episode. Jeremy makes stuff. And see, I have one viewer. Hey, how's it going? Let's see, I can't tell how loud the music is. I'll turn that down some. So, in the previous episode, episode 2, I talked about I have some unused domain names that I've purchased over time for projects that either didn't happen or were canceled or whatever. But I still have these domain names, and a couple of times I've been contacted by people interested in purchasing them from me, and I've sold a few domain names over the years. And I was thinking I should create a small little website that I can just point all of these unused excess domain names to, and basically anybody that happens across it, if they're interested in purchasing it, the information's right there. They can contact me through the site. So let's see here. I'm going to switch the scene. All right, so here is the list. There's a lot of them, of domain names that I've got that I'm not using for anything right now. A couple of different projects. Let's see. Actually, I'm missing one on the list here. At one point, I was going to do a genealogy website and do a email host provider for anybody with my last name. So it's weird ideas over time. So, for example, right now I'm just going to start off with scoop.me. It doesn't go anywhere. I have a Linux Ubuntu server available. I use it for a few text processing things or whatever, or sometimes for like OpenVPN if I need to connect to something on the road. So anyway, I have the server sitting out there. It's available. Originally, I was talking with Garrett on the previous episode, or I guess this is an extension of that episode, but we were talking about maybe using IIS, but I didn't want to have to set up the host headers every time I decided there was a new domain to add to the list. Another option was using S3 bucket, but I wasn't really sure how that would work with the DNS routing, because I literally want to be able to just point the DNS records at an IP address and the page just works. So I'm hoping that's going to work out here. So right now, if you go to scoop.me, nothing comes up. The DNS is pointing to the server, so I need to install a web server. Let's see, got some notes over here. So first, I'm going to install light HTTPD. I guess that's how you say it. I'm not sure, but let's install. I can spell. And it's going to install some packages. Oh, and that immediately created a temporary index file. Oh, that was cool. I didn't realize it was going to refresh like that. So right off the bat, that works. The DNS records are pointing to the right place. Let's try one of the other. Yeah, okay. And Southern Mail. Okay, so the DNS is working, but obviously this placeholder page is not what I want to have. So in the previous episode, put together this HTML page using a thing called Postmail that can connect to the JavaScript code, calls a post method, or calls out to their API with a post method, and sends an email. So, and again, I'm not worried about the access token being displayed here because the specific access token is tied to the email address the email is going to be sent to. So this will appear on the client side in the final web page, but that's okay because if anybody steals my access token, the only thing they can do with it is email me. So not too worried about it. So I think, let's see if I go to, nope, that's not it. Where is... Oh, I just didn't have the slash. Yeah, it's up to the top. So this is the index page, the placeholder index page. So what I want to do is create my own index page and just copy and paste this guy in there. So there's a couple different things I could do. I could use, there's a secure SSH copy, but I'm kind of lazy, so I'm just going to open Nano, highlight everything, copy it, paste it, and I'm going to save this as index.html. So now if you look in the file, or in the folder, there's their placeholder index, and here's my new index. So I don't know if this is going to work if I just refresh. I guess we'll see. It's bigger. Refresh. Nice. Okay. So a few things I noticed right off the bat. This doesn't quite look correct. It should say, since this is the domain name, the JavaScript should be reading that and say southernmail.com is for sale. And then I would like to buy Southern Mail. Let me just view the source here right now. See if those divs are still there at least. Let's see. Yeah, here's the H1 for the domain. And this domain text, domain.ad domain, inner HTML window.location.host is for sale. Okay. So that didn't immediately work, but let me pull up F12 developer tools and go to the console. Window.location.host. That is returning, as I expect. So I wonder why that's not working here. Let's see. Let's see if maybe I did something weird. Script is there. Domain text. To make sure that this is the right. Yep, that's the H1. If I set the inner HTML myself. Hello. That actually set it? It did set it. Interesting. Now, there's nothing going on server side. It's all client side. It's all JavaScript. So it's going to take a little troubleshooting. I expect this to be really short, but things don't always work out that way, I guess. Refresh this. Invalid or unexpected token. It's also a good idea to check the developer console for errors. Let's see, window.location.host. Okay, it didn't like the concatenation here. Copy. It's bigger. See what's going on here. Oh, okay. For some reason, there's line breaks. Why are there line breaks? There are line breaks because of the encoding. I copied it in Windows and pasted it to Linux, so it's probably an encoding issue. Open that back up in Nano. Just clean up the empty spaces. Yeah. So, unintended consequences. Okay. I want to buy, and then subject domain will appear there. Okay, yeah, the placeholder had a couple extra returns there as well. Let's see. It's fine. Same thanks. There's no reason there should be on different lines. There was an error. Bring that up. Yep. Being nice and showing they're powered by message. And so yeah, this is the problem right here. That string wasn't closed. Now you can see it turned green. Let me make this wider. Oops, wrong one. So now it's actually a closed string. So that's good. Let's see. So there may be some other issues here. Let me just scroll down through and check it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was there. Oh, man. All kinds of problems here. Yeah, encoding matters. So, set that again. And that up. Here's the post. That's strange. I don't know. The colors are showing like that. Oh, okay. It's just what it's going to show. Okay, I think. Whoops. I think that should be okay now. I don't see anything else weird. Yeah, okay, so let me save that. And we'll try again. Fresh. Nice. SouthernMail.com is for sale. I would like to buy Southern Mail. Into your name, blah, blah, blah. I changed that to Anduin.com. Anduin.com is for sale. I would like to buy Anduin.com. The only thing I don't like is this div here breaking to the next line, but I don't care, really. Let's see. I had the list of domains here somewhere. Here we go. Let's try a few more. Server squirrels. Beautiful. I am fireproof. Oops. Yep. ducksoupcmms.com. Oh. Nope. That one didn't work. But that's a DNS error. And of course, because I have AT&T, they hijack any DNS errors. But that's okay. Let's try PRJTMLS. That one worked. Okay. So most likely with ducksoupcmms.net and .com, those records may take a full data refresh instead of working immediately. I set the DNS up before just to make sure. Let's see if I can pull that over to the main screen without giving away a username or password to anything. 1 second here. Use a website called vps.net. I have some cloud servers, including this small Ubuntu box. I also use it to manage my DNS. Let's see, I will open up scoop.me and ducksoupcmms. Bring those two over. Let's see, okay, so here in the DNS record, I just have these two A records set to the IP address of the server, which, let's see if I can make that bigger. too big. Come on, there we go. So the TTL is at the 15 minutes. So if I change this, it should propagate within 15 minutes. And this one is for scoop.me. We can duck soup CMMS. These were different IP addresses previously, and I think they were set to 1 day. So those may not actually pick up, but you can see the IP address is the same between the two. So yeah, so that should be fine. Just have to wait, but that's cool. So if somebody does come across this, like, oh my god, prjtmls.com is the perfect website for me and my curling team from some strange country. So I'd like to buy this. My name is Bob. My email is something at bob.bob. I will give you 43 cents for this domain name. And hit send. Ooh, there was another encoding issue there on the sending button. It's supposed to say sending ... Then ellipsis. Let's go back and look at that. The JavaScript. Let's see. Yeah, so this ellipsis is an actual ellipsis, not 3 dots. So another minor encoding issue. Save the changes. Also, I have prjtml.com and probably a rival curling team. My name is Julie. My email is julie at bob.bob. I don't know why they have email addresses the same domain name if they're rival teams, but that's okay. I will give you $1 million in my currency. Who knows what currency that is or how it will translate, so so we want to watch here. When I click send, it should say sending ... Yeah, no funky characters. So one more thing to check. If there is an error, we display the error and the, oops, not .com. I have the .me. If there is an error, the sending or the send changes to send and then in parentheses again with a question mark. I want to make sure there's nothing funky going on there. So to test that though, I have to cause an error. Easiest way to do that is to break the access token. Let's see here. I'm going to change the track real quick. I'm still not sure how loud or quiet the music is on the stream side, but that song was getting a little loud for me. Okay, so I've changed the access token. I'm going to save that. So now the access token should return an error because it's not the correct one. It should say sending and then send again and get the big error message down here below. Oh, the error. There was an error. Text is required. I didn't give a message. I will buy this. Thanks. But send again? Send again. Email was sent. Oh, because I didn't refresh the page and the access token is in the JavaScript. So refresh again. There's an error. And invalid access token. You did not provide a valid access token. And everything looks good there. So cool. All right, I'm going to reset the access token. And then it'll be all done. There it is. Cool. Refresh this. One more test. Email sent, thanks. Now the email is actually sending. I will pull up my email account over here on the other window and log in and show you a screenshot. Don't want to give up any passwords. Let's see here. So right off, I can take a screenshot. There we go. You can see I have several emails that have come in. Here's my name is Bob, my name is Julie, I will buy this, blah, blah, blah. So if I look at the one that says my name is Julie, and the email that came in, scribble. It says here, I would like to buy prjtml.com. My name is Julie. My email is juliebob.bob. I will give you $1 million in my currency. And that was just a few minutes ago. So, cool. I think that's it. If you have any questions or comments, critiques, could there have been something I did differently, better, different, I don't know, used Apache instead or something else. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I need to quit fiddling with that. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks. And there we go.